Oku in Focus.
We bring to you information, education, and entertainment.
Thank you and stay tuned.
Keep following Oku in Focus.
We bring to you updates from home and abroad.
Dear followers of OIF, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're connected from. We are coming to you live from the Din Palace. We all know that the sun had to set in the Fondom of Din some days ago, and the sun has equally risen in the same land. And that is the reason why we are coming live this evening from the Din Palace. And without any waste of time, we are going to be discussing on a number of things. We are live on OIF with the Prince of Din Palace, who is no other person but Prince Tang Paul. Prince Tang Paul, you are highly welcome to Oku in Focus.
Thank you, my brother. Good evening to all. Good evening to followers of Oku in Focus.
Thank you so much. The sun set in the land of Din a few days ago, and enthronement has also been earmarked to take place in the days ahead. We would like to hear from the Prince. How did the occasion begin today at the Din Palace?
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much for this question. Like you rightly said, it is true that we say the sun has risen, and in fact, it is difficult, but at the same time, it is celebration. We are celebrating. Why? Because the missing father or the fallen king was a hero, and he shall remain a hero forever. So the occasion started today with a joint church service, and of course, you were also following up like others. It started well, and tomorrow, traditionally, the Queen of Din will officially declare the land covered by darkness, according to the tradition of Jinnoni. So officially tomorrow, 6 a.m., before 6 a.m., the occasion will be declared open, and from there we shall start receiving guests. And the first on the agenda is the Queen of Achine, the brotherly founder of Achine, will be arriving same tomorrow, and after that it will be followed immediately by that of Oku, Besa, Ake, just to mention a few. So thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, Prince Tang Paul, for that. So today, the occasion began with fellowship in the palace from the church.
You are right.
would like to know from the Prince, would like to get a bit of the enthronement program. How is it going to look like?
Okay. Normally, before talking about enthronement, we have to start with the morning part, because enthronement came after an incident, which is nothing than the disappearance of our late father, His Royal Highness Tangiri Nillian of Din, who was not only a fon, but equally he was the inspector of basic education for Noni. So disappeared, I think that was on the 6th of November. And as you know, according to our tradition, he is still sick. And tomorrow they will start first with the official mourning till from tomorrow till the 20th. They will continue with the official mourning. On the 20th, they will be talking about enthronement. That is the public enthronement and the public presentation of the new lion, who will continue. As you know, fondoms are. As we know well, once a fund is missing, normally we need to enthrone the new fund. So on the 20th, we'll start talking about the enthronement and public presentation of the new king. So thank you, my dear brother. For now, we are talking about the morning of the late king.
Thank you so much, my Prince, for responding to the call of OIF to let people know what is happening right now in Din. Noni, okay. We would like to know from the Prince. We are aware that there are people who are watching us from Noni, even sons and daughters of Noni who are not in the village, who are all over the world. They are watching at us. We would like the Prince to briefly, in the Noni language, tell us how it's going to take place.
Okay, thank you once more for giving me the opportunity. Bijim Tai Noni Bachi for being on throughout the whole world. Been no loss che was a been one from then na inspector of basic education Noni. Why from then caption through Biolo on Friday on the 8th unokaka till the 30th of December. So Noni Bachi, Buidochi, Norwezochi, Cameronochi, Netash be chebo. So wow Noni nafe about chimne fiscally continue gear the occasion. Bo chame no chamo wife ebunle le nyonyabo bo mangai nyabo bo the wisdom, so that will continue for a development continue to wose benele, so can occasion of invite who can then occasion of come to uchi. So I'm done, my dear brother.
Thank you so much, my Prince. We thank all those who are connected to OIF at this point, wherever you are watching from. We want to remind you that we are coming to let you know the occasion that is taking place in the tribe of Din, Noni. We know the son in Noni disappeared a few days ago, and celebration is ongoing now in the Din Noni Palace, and it's going to be followed strictly by the enthronement of the new king, as we are going to be seeing in the days ahead. Hopefully, OIF is going to be there to bring to you minute-by-minute updates of everything that is going to be happening in Din Noni. Thank you so much, my Prince, for honoring our invitation this evening.
You are highly welcome, my dear brother. Please permit me to use this opportunity to thank Oko in Focus in another very special way. You guys are really doing a great job, and I'm equally promising to come to your help in order to keep pushing the great work ahead. I think our culture is part of us, and we cannot stay away from that. And with the ongoing security situation back home, most of us have not been able to revisit back or visit back our various homes. But Oko in Focus is always doing everything to bring home closer to us. It's something to really appreciate, my dear brother. Keep with the good job.
Thank you so much, my Prince. A few months ago or last year, His Royal Highness was live on Oko in Focus, as we all saw yesterday. For those who were not connected, we are going to play the video again for you to watch and know exactly what we are talking about. His Royal Highness von Tangiri Nillian of Din is a peace-loving king, and that is why we say, "Long live the king." And he has always pushed development, as he spoke to OIF a few days ago. He has always pushed development, and he has always fought for peace and development. We are going to play the video for you to get again a retrospect of everything the fund said as time is unfolding. Thank you so much, my prince.
You're highly welcome, my brother. I'm also stand by watching.
We are going to continue tomorrow at the Din Fond's Palace with the celebrations of the life of Tangiri Nillian of Din.
Exactly, my dear brother.
And on this note, we shall say, "Long live the king."
Long live the king, long live the king, and long live the entire kingdom.
Thank you. Dear followers of OIF, that is how it passed today at the Din Fond's Palace. Just to remind you that the sun set in Din a couple of days ago, and all is set in the palace now to celebrate the life of the Fond. And it's a twin event because the enthronement of the new Ngenyam of this land is going to take place immediately after that. We are going to be coming to you live in the Din Fond's Palace to show you everything that is going to be happening there. Going down, we just had Prince Tang Paul of the Din Fond's Palace, who has spoken to us. So we've heard from the horse's mouth what is going to be taking place in the palace. Arrangements have already been made for the different tribes to converge in the palace and pay their tribute to the Fond, to the Lion of Din, who has always been so instrumental and very, very pushful when it comes to development in this Fondom and others. In the interview the Fond granted to us, he made it clear that Din has a very cordial relationship with the neighboring tribes, and he said it that the relationship between Din and Oku is a special one, a special relationship. So it is heavy on every Oku man as we look forward to going down to Din for this celebration. We call it celebration. Thank you so much for connecting to OIF at this point. We are leaving you here with the message of the king. One of the things he told OIF when he paid a visit to us in Douala was, you need to be a good person in order to make a good society. And if you carry palace things to the market, the population is going to buy. The words of the king are still very fresh in my mind. Long live the king of Din, the Fond of Din, Tangiri Nillian the 4th. See you tomorrow at the Din Form's Palace. We are going to be there to update you on everything that is going to be taking place. OIF to entertain.
Open focus.
We bring to you information, education, and entertainment.
Thank you and stay safe.
Keep following Open Focus.
We bring to you updates from home and abroad.
Thank you.